Hi everyone, I welcome you to my new show here on YouTube called Fight for Right. This is the first episode today and I'm going to make it short and precise. So today we are covering a lady named Sharmeen Obaid. A so-called Pakistani lady was raised with Western ideology and got education in America. And was yesterday awarded an Oscar. Wow! People say it's a great achievement. Wow, an Oscar of Pakistan after 65 years. Oh my god. But no one is actually going into what was the documentary and what was shown. I've actually myself watched the documentary. If you go and watch, then you will realize what's it all about. The documentary was made in collaboration with Western directors and media, and portraying a negative image of Pakistan, the negativity of Pakistan, that what Pakistan is actually, human rights activist, or they're not giving women their rights, this or that. Although there are thousands of other subjects in Pakistan that can be covered if you were intended to make a documentary in order to create a positive impact of Pakistan, show Pakistan is a positive country. Like if I say Abdul Sittar AD, Citizen Foundation, loads of blood banks in Pakistan, charities. People love doing charities, right? I mean, this is quite a few ones. There are so many, obviously, the list of them, if you go and see. So the documentary name itself, it doesn't look like. It's called Saving Faces. Oh, it looks something like Celebrity something. We actually go and see. The only reason to give an Oscar was, obviously, the Western media wants the world to see what is actually happening in Pakistan. To see the women that are not getting their rights. Assets are thrown on their faces, and they are the victims. Oh, and the world would say, we need to support Pakistan and we need to take over Pakistan. This is one of the reasons, like all the rest of the other propagandas they have made in last decade. Obviously, it's one of them to create a negative impact on Pakistan. So if I say what was the documentary was all about, well, it's a very small incident and it's one of those that happens throughout the world. Obviously, it's one of those unnoticeable ones. Obviously, it's not happening in the bigger cities like Karachi, Lahore or Peshawar. It happens in rural areas. If I see even these so-called developed countries, you say Australia, America, so many things happen that obviously they don't portray outside. It comes to the local news and then it gets disappeared. Like so last year what happened in Australia was, if you see it a little bit, a man was he had a girl, right? He took his own daughter right underneath in the basement for 20 years. 20 years. And he had kids. 3 of them for 20 years. You cannot imagine anything worse than that. He had kids with his own daughters. And he kept her inside for 20 years in the dark. She didn't even see the sun for 20 years. You can't believe this. So she had babies, which were obviously the babies of his father. So, he was like, I'm not using the language, which obviously I should. But, this is this is one example. So there are quite a few examples, obviously, that can be quoted. But no one is going to make a documentary of, 1 or 2 incidents that usually happens. Obviously, it's one-off incidents. So, international politics involved in Pakistan. Like, recent targets, I would say, in the decade, it's not far away. One of those was OBL, Osama bin Laden's, compound was found. It was, they saw that, he was hiding away. No, another 2 stories, like, the guy they were chasing from last 11 years, they put his body down in the thing, see, do you know what? We found it, and then we put it in the sea, This is ridiculous. So, this is one of them. The other one, you know what? Pakistan nuclear state, the assets are not safe, or they might go terrorist. So, this is what, they're just trying to orchestrate things against Pakistan to create a negative impact. The other is the political structure. Pakistan is destabilized. People are corrupt. They're doing this, they're doing that. In sports particular, it's been targeted. Cricket. They know Pakistan people love cricket. World Cup had to happen in Pakistan last year and it was taken away just because they don't want, obviously, Pakistan to actually earn some money and some business. A negative attack was created to Sri Lankan invited team, which actually came down in 2-3 years ago. So this is one of them, obviously, to obviously make file in the United Nations to say that Pakistan is a failed state. Obviously giving something bigger to a documentary which shouldn't be, is itself a sign that everyone go and watch. What is it all about that it's got an Oscar award, And also it was accompanied by someone who had already had an Oscar earlier. I don't remember his name. But, we shouldn't be proud of having this, But we should go and watch it and see, obviously, if we should celebrate. Is it achievement? Or is it appreciation? Or is it a depreciation? So, you know what? We need to focus and we need to spread this message. The message of right, the message of truth. Right? Okay? You all educated. And you all are the nations of Pakistan. You got to build Pakistan on your own. Don't rely on anyone, right? Okay? And I think that's it for today now. So I join you very soon. Very soon. Stay tuned.